Alright, so for the next video, we are going to take audio from Pro Tools and we're going to send it into Max MSP and process it there with a simple delay effect, and then we're going to bring it back into our session. So what we're going to do is, well, I've got a simple drum loop here, so we'll just have a little listen to that. Okay, and what I'm going to do is put a really out of time delay on it and make it really wonky using Max. So important thing with Max is just to check that if you select the application you're using, Command I or right click get info, just check that it's opening in 64-bit mode, so this open in 32-bit mode thing is unchecked here. When you're using audio applications together, they must all be in the same bit resolution, so 64-bit for Pro Tools 11. The same goes with ReWire as well as using Soundflower. Okay, so that's important. Then if we go into Max, so I've opened up my patch here, and what I've done in the audio, so this is in the options menu, we've set the input and output as Soundflower. So here's the left inputs of Soundflower going through the processing, and then to the right output of Soundflower. Okay, now on my track here, if we go into the mix window, what I've done is set up a send here, and this is going to the SF1, so it's going to the left of the Soundflower. It's a mono. It's going to the mono input of the Soundflower virtual interface, and put some gain on that, and then I've got an aux track here so I can listen to what's coming back, and the input is the right side of the Soundflower, and then it's sent to the main audio output. Okay, so if I set this to play, actually let's turn on audio in, so this is on. Let's turn that up. This is just a simple low pass filter, so we're going to set that up. And then this is our delay time here. Alright, that's pretty nice. Now the other thing we could do with that is send some MIDI into Max from Pro Tools, so we can actually control some of the parameters. So if we go to Audio MIDI Setup and go window, show MIDI window, and we're going to activate this IAC driver here, and then back in Pro Tools we will create a MIDI track. Okay, and this is set up to go out to the IAC driver. We could set it up to go to the 2 Max bus as well. That would work fine, but I want to show you the IAC driver just in case that wasn't there. Now in Max we can set the MIDI to listen on the IAC driver. I've also configured this in this subpatch here to look for controller number 71. So that's what we want to send out in Max. So let's just label that Max delay, and I'm going to open up my MIDI editor, and let's have a look here. So I'm going to go, this is where I write controller information, So I'm going to go controllers and add controllers. And I'm going to look for number 71. There it is. And I'm going to add that in. Okay. And then I can select it here in this lane. There we go. And then I can just draw some information in here. Let's just do that. Make sure we're looping this playback. Fantastic. Now, isn't that marvelous? And then we could, from there, we could set up an audio track and record that if we wanted. So yeah, let's go mono, audio track, create that, max delay audio. Okay, and then we want to be recording that from our Soundflower right. And we want to send it to the output. We don't want to leave it as that was because we'll get a horrible feedback loop. We can mute the, not the MIDI, we can mute the auxiliary now, and then just put that into record. And we should be good. Okay, let's try that.